Hello, my name is Ron Nadeau and I sell and produce African violet seeds. Our website is called nadosafricanvioletseeds.com, and if you forget the website name, all you would have to do is Google Nadeau African violet seeds and we'll come up pretty close to the top on Google. We sell trailers, African seeds that produce trailer African violets, or a standard, or a miniature, or variegated, or fantasy. And you can see pictures and details of each one of these selections, pictures of the plants that are produced at our website. And the main thing in this video is to show how to successfully sow the seeds. So, an important thing for achieving success is the medium on which you plant the seeds. And this medium is a special germination mix sold by Sungrow Seeds, and we package it in bags like this for $1.25 per bag. And there's the right amount of soilless mix here for 1 packet of seeds. So here we go. First, we'll put the mix in a bowl, and using a Dixie cup, small Dixie cup, 3 ounces, we measure out some water, and this is about 3 ounces. Is about the right amount of water to go with 1 bag of germination mix. We just mix it up until we get it evenly wet, and we're just about there. So it's wet, but it's not soaking wet, and that's about the way it should be. And you can use, you can sow the seeds in various sized pots. This is a 3.5-inch square pot. This is a 3-inch round pot. And this is a deli container. And we'll use, for this demo, we'll use a deli container. And just drop the soil in. Now we'll just tamp the mix down so that it makes a nice flat surface. I'm not pressing down hard, but just making it flat on top there, like that. Next, we'll take one of these packets of seeds. Let's take the trailer. So these trailer African violets have longer stems than usual ones, and they, at maturity, they can hang over a pot, or they're not usually grown as a single stem plant like the other selections. So this is the glassine envelope that contains the seeds. And you can see in the bottom corner here, that's where the seeds are. And I have a piece of white paper here, and I'm going to sprinkle them onto this little card. Now, there is probably about 150 seeds there. We advertise that our packets contain at least 100 seeds, but usually they contain between 150 to 200, and we do that to help assure that our customer will get at least 50 or so, 25 to 50 plants. Then sprinkle the seeds onto the surface, like so. to have a moist atmosphere, we could place the lid back on top, but I prefer not to use the lid because it just doesn't seem to work as well. Maybe it's too tight and doesn't allow enough air in. So what I recommend instead is to use a regular sandwich bag and put the container inside the bag and then fold the flap under like this, and that makes a completed sowing of African violet seeds. Now, the proper light is important to get good germination and for the seedlings to grow well. If you put them in a window, let's say a east-facing window, you don't want to have a window where there's direct sunlight shining onto the pot. But the best thing is to use fluorescent light. And if you have fluorescent tubes about 10 inches from the surface of the soilless mix, that's about ideal. So I think I've covered all the instructions here for sowing, but there are more instructions at the website, and plus the instructions that are on the card. So we try to make it almost foolproof for our customers to achieve success. Now, this is a pot of seedlings that's around 1 month after sowing the seeds. And those are too small to handle, really. They could be, you could transplant some of them at this stage, but that's really not the best stage. This stage is better. It's just about right. But if these were allowed to grow another week or two, they would be ideal. And this pot of seedlings, they've gone past the ideal stage, but they're still okay. And in a coming video, my next video will be about how to transplant the seedlings. And I'd like to show you a tray we test every batch of seeds we produce, and this is the result from testing about 15 different batches of seeds. And based on the results from each batch, we'll choose the ones that germinate the best and the ones that might produce the best plants. So that's about it for now. Thank you. Bye-bye.